Hey guys, today we're going to talk about some different positions that you can use when you're working at your computer. You know, these days there's a lot of talk and a lot of information about standing at your computer, and standing at your computer is great, and it's really not the end-all be-all. The truth is, when you're standing at your computer, your body has all of the same compensations that it does when you're sitting at your computer. No, I don't mean to discourage you. Standing at your computer is great, and it's important to remember that the most important thing is really moving as much as you can throughout the day and changing the position that your body is in as much as possible. I'm going to show you multiple tips for how you can sit and stand and work in different positions, and you can use these different positions in your workday. And just like all of the other exercises that I post in my videos, be sure to use your own common sense, and if any of these positions don't feel right for your body, then you can just skip out on them. So the first work position is sitting. Just sitting normally in a chair. When you sit, make sure that you have your feet straight with your knees and hips at 90 degrees and sit up tall. So that's tip number one. Tip number two is that if you are going to sit using a computer chair, to change the height of your chair every day. So next day, come in, you can bring your seat up a little bit higher. The following day, bring your seat down a little bit lower. So that's tip number two, is to change the height of your chair. Tip number three is to stand at your computer, which a lot of people are doing these days. It's really, really smart to do that because it opens up your hips. The most important thing that you want to keep in mind with standing at your computer is making sure that you stand with your feet straight and your weight equally distributed between both feet. And I know how it is. I work at my computer all the time, and within minutes I find myself shifted off to one side. So if you're standing at your computer, and I try to do this with myself, remember to stand with your feet straight and your weight equally distributed between both feet. Now here are some other options that are a little bit outside the box. Sitting on a low object. So I work here in my home office, and I have this little brick area that I like to sit on and work. The cool thing about working this way is that it puts your hip below your knee, which is a different position than what you're in for most of the day. Usually we sit with our hips at 90 degrees. So this is a great way to place a different demand on your hips and your spine. And then another option, if you have flexible hips and healthy knees, healthy back, you can sit on the floor. A few options for sitting on the floor. You can sit cross-legged. Something that I like to do is I like to alternate sitting with my legs out to one side and switching. And there you go. I'm going to get to work. Thanks for watching.